Alrighty, whenever you're ready.
All right. My name is Teacher Barton. I was born and raised in Ann Arbor. A year ago, I FOIA requested my city, state, and county police departments to have their policies and procedures, with reasonable exceptions, be publicly accessible to citizens. The Ann Arbor Police denied my request. I listed 39 policies, and I sent it in my appeal. The city approved the release of those 39 policies, but now the Ann Arbor Police Department is refusing to post those policies, and they're saying they have to review everything. So now, even if you FOIA request the policies that were released to me by the city, the Ann Arbor Police denies it, and they even say some of those policies no longer exist. The Assistant Chief of Police told me to contact the city administrator. When I tried to do that, I was told that I need to speak with the city administrator in order to make an appointment to speak with the city administrator, and was denied an appointment. I then did a FOIA request, went up to the 5th floor, was cornered in the stairwell by police. There's a video that I sent him. I went back the next day. They told me that I did not return a key fob that requires you to get into the 5th floor. The front desk lady, who is not an Ann Arbor employee, used her key fob to let me go up to the 5th floor. There was no incidents. I got my information and left. A week later, I came back to try and again make an appointment with the city administrator. I was told he doesn't want to meet with me, and then I was also denied access to the 5th floor, saying that I lost the key fob. It then turned into me shouting, then me swearing, then me intimidating and threatening, or my presence was intimidating and threatening. And eventually they refused to explain who I was threatening or what I said or what I did. And now I'm just being denied access and no due process. So that's about it.
All right, so now we're going to go into that building right there behind him, and we're going to see what they do with the two of us. All right, guys, I got a special treat for y'all. We got a cop car here, and I want to start a new trend, guys. So we're going to start this new trend, pig cop. We're going to start dropping these little pigs on cop cars to let the police departments know that we the people are watching. Even if you're not an auditor and you don't even carry a camera, you should go ahead and do this. Let them know that we are watching.
How you doing?
Good. Now I wonder why they call it LARCOM instead of Ann Arbor City Hall.
Oh, Larkham was a guy that did like 17 years, did a lot, helped build this. Like, he did a lot for the city, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
Larkham.
Oh, meeting notices. Those are always fun. Have you been to any meetings?
Oh, I go to as many as I possibly can. It's when I enter this building, they call someone, but I'm not allowed to know who they call. So when I go to Ann Arbor City meetings or ICPOC meetings or the Human Rights Commission meetings, they call someone and then check up on me, even though those meetings are supposed to be open to the public.
So you're not allowed to go into the meetings? Or?
I'm allowed to go, but they just call someone and follow me around.
Oh, okay.
see the camera, he will not help you in any way. If you talk to him, he'll do nothing but rude.
Who is he?
He's the treasurer.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
he'll tell everyone not to talk to him, and try to talk to him. He'll tell you you're not going to do anything, not talk to you. Refuse to answer questions. So.
Huh. Alrighty then.
Recording started. Going on. Going up.
You can only go to the second floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is
The basement,
that?
actually. You can go to the basement as well, too. Never been to the basement.
Second floor.
This is supposed to be because of COVID, by the way.
Yeah, well, that crap's over.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't know why it's still
Going down.
They're still wearing masks. That's crazy.
They were before. This is new. Yeah, this is where you get dog licenses and stuff like that. For your requests.
It's pretty sad. I'm standing right in front of the counter and nobody's getting out their seat to see if I need any
I
help.
mean, there's a bell. I guess if you ring the bell, someone might help you.
Yeah,
I think someone would come up and ask.
right. Or even just speak up and say, hey, did you need something?
Yeah. You're with me. They're gonna avoid you. I don't know if we can go in there or not.
I don't know. Hmm.
So the stairs have this weird thing right here that says that you can't go up the stairs, but they use it all the time. City employees use it left and right. So.
Do not block or tie open.
But it doesn't say you can't go up there?
No, it doesn't.
Public access right over there.
Oh, yeah. No exit, no public access above the second floor.
Which is not true because the 5th floor is publicly accessible. I mean, all these floors can be publicly accessible.
Right.
This is something that bugs me. Like, you think this would be push out because you need an exit? It's a pull in. So it's like, I've seen every council member, I've seen police officers, you know, everyone just pushes on that. And if there was an actual full of people, someone would get crushed. So.
Right.
And that's ignored too. So.
That's
So you want to try and head up to the 5th floor?
What's that?
You want to try and head up to the 5th
Going
floor?
down.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Usually there's a plaque that shows what's on each floor.
Yeah, on that little sign it says generally what it is.
Oh,
Like
okay.
restricted access.
On which side?
Going up.
See, it used to be this. Right? This is what it used to be.
Okay.
Right? And then COVID happened. And then they switched it so you don't have access. And now the basement is accessible. You can go to the basement too. After the 5th floor.
Customer service. Third floor city administrator. Engineering. Human resources. Public service administration safety. Yeah, that's all public offices. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'd like to get access to all the floors.
Actually, it depends on where you want to go.
Everywhere. I'm a journalist collecting
Okay,
content for a story.
someone that can help you out, okay?
Okay. I just want to walk around and record the building.
Recording started.
That was loud. Sorry.
Going up.
She's leaving her post.
Yeah, she's leaving. So I guess in theory we could call that number and see if they want to have someone come down and let us up.
Wow, they want all kinds of stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Won't let me do everyone. Who is it you need to talk to? City administrator? Right?
The assessor's office, the floor assessor's office, is what I'm being denied access to. This is for personal property statements, which I own property in Ann Arbor. And so, property records. So you're approved, so you can go up there now, right?
I don't know.
So then I guess you call that number, and then someone will come down and let you in, because she's not here.
You guys need anything? So you're looking for someone at the front desk?
Yeah, we're trying to go.
Yeah, just trying to go up to the assessor's office.
Yeah. Might have to call that. Oh, there she
So
is.
actually, an appointment is required for you to, gain access to all the floors. So
Okay, what floors can I access?
basement, first floor, and the second floor.
So the public offices listed there have to have an appointment to go to?
Correct.
Really?
Going up.
That's not how this is supposed to work. This is a
Also
public
not true.
building.
You can go to the assessor's office, and all she has to do is just put the badge in there, and you can go up there. I was here on Monday with my lawyer, and some guy randomly walked in, and all she did was let him go in there, and went up to the assessor's office.
So what's the reasoning behind denying me access to our building?
Again, I told you, you have to have an appointment.
And what's the reasoning behind denying access to the building?
You have to have an appointment.
No, you don't have to have an appointment. These are public offices. We have every right to go and view our offices and the people working in them. So who is it you went and talked to? Because I'd like to speak to that person. Because I know that you're not in charge, so I'm not trying to yell at you, but
Going up.
There's a journalist here who is trying to gain access to all the floors. I just explained to him that he has to have an appointment to access any of those floors. So I was hoping someone could come over and maybe discuss that with him. Okay. All right, great, thank you.
thank you.
You know, try to talk to the customer service. Like right there. He's always on the phone.
All right. I just want to check out the building.
Yeah, there's this cool map on the fifth floor that actually shows the water table. It's huge. It's like, I don't know, 5x3 map that shows all the different areas in the water table. But, I thought I'd have access to that fifth floor again, so I didn't take a picture. It's a very cool and useful piece of information that I'm not able to find online, so.
Huh.
Phone number here is area code 734-794-6000, extension 43197. Thank you. Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, they're together. Yes, sir. Yeah. And actually, he's asking me why he can't go to all the floors, and I explained to him you have to have an appointment. He wants to talk to someone who will explain to him why he can't go to all the floors. So, personally, I think he's somewhat baiting me, so I thought, let me I'm either gonna have an attorney to speak with him,
That's nice.
to explain to him, what I
Every action you do is negative, so you have to accept that your action they do is benign.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
That's weird.
Okay,
Yeah, she knows my name, but I'm not allowed to know her name.
gotcha, that makes sense, yeah.
Ask her for her name. See if she
Okay,
knows it.
thank you, appreciate that, bye-bye.
It's rather interesting. Just because I want answers to questions, I'm baiting. Now, I could get if I was making fun of her or calling her names. That would, of course, be baiting.
Yeah,
But simply wanting answers to questions
I know it is.
is not baiting.
I know it's also considered hostile and demanding.
So she's lying to whoever's on the other end of the phone.
There's any attorneys on staff that can speak with Mr. Barton, and there's a journalist
Teacher
here
Barton.
who wants to gain access to all the floors, so he's basically filming. Looks like he filmed the first, the second floor, and I'm not sure if they went to the basement, but they want access to all the floors. Explain to him that an appointment is required for him to do that. I see John coming in as a
Are you talking to Don?
Yep, I'm waiting on you, John.
Hey, what's up?
An appointment might be required to speak to a specific person, but it's not required to enter
Got
the.
a journalist here with him.
Okay, hey folks, how are you?
How's it going?
And,
Pretty good.
Looks like they have been filming.
Okay.
First floor, second floor.
I don't think we have anything to hide.
Yeah, no problem, but they want access to all the floors.
Well, I don't know that that's gonna happen, because they're not all open to the public.
Exactly.
But they are.
I explained to
These
him
are all
that
public
usually an
offices.
appointment is
Hey, hang on a
required.
minute.
Usually an appointment is required if he wants to go to one of the higher floors.
Okay.
And he wants to know why that is. So I just got off the phone with the attorney's office. I just called you. So,
Am I supposed to be wearing a mask?
you know what, we'll get you one here.
I don't want to violate the rules.
It just says recommended. It doesn't say required.
Thank you, ma'am. I thought I had it in my pocket.
Maybe
Which side goes up? Blue or white?
third, fourth, and sixth floor might need an appointment. On the fifth floor, you don't. You don't need an appointment to go up there. On the first floor, you don't need an appointment to go up there. So if they're gonna try and see because you asked for all, you're gonna deny it. Not specifically with the fifth
So
floor.
who'd you talk to in the attorney's office?
I just talked to Don, and I was asking Don because.
Oh, Don. Okay, Don.
Someone available that could talk to him.
Okay.
So, and then I just called you, and you
Right,
just called me.
right, I was just randomly coming in.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
This gentleman here, the journalist, wants to gain access to all the floors.
And
And they're together, Mr. Barton.
I gathered that based on the.
I'm not with him. We came separately.
Okay. Okay. So, did you see that there was a recent policy by City Administrator Dahomey?
Is it this
Yeah.
one?
And it's called City Hall Building Security. And it talks about normal business hours, 7:30 to 5. Guest services. Visitor access, public floors. Page 4 of 8. Public entry to City Hall is limited to the north and south atrium entry doors. The public has direct access to the basement and floors 1 and 2 without signing in or needing elevator access cards. The elevators will function normally going to these 3 floors. Guests and city staff should still be diligent in observing these people for security concerns and provide any instructions to aid in the public's positive experience at City Hall. Secure floors. Floors 3 through 6 are secure floors. Visitor management protocols are in place for those persons wishing to access 3 through 6 of the City Hall building that are not in possession of a city-issued photo ID card. City staff, elected officials, and certain vendors who possess a city-issued photo ID are required to sign in, or not required. Visitors will be required to sign in, have their city host verified, and be provided a visitor badge, be provided an access card appropriate for. So, visitor management, guest services will staff visitor sign in, visitor host verification. Okay, so you guys can go to the basement, you can go to the first floor, which you're on, and you can go to the second floor.
We should be able to go to all these
Well,
floors.
that's not what the administrator, that's not the
Can I get a
policy.
copy of that policy?
Excuse me.
You may be able to get a copy, but I don't know if, I'm not gonna give you what doesn't belong to me, that's her copy.
That says sign in, not make an appointment.
Right.
So can we sign in and go to the 5th floor then?
You
I
can't,
already
Why
signed
can't
in.
I?
you can't because you've been prohibited from going to the 5th floor.
Why?
I think it has to do with,
Nothing, why?
have a good one. You'd have to talk to either the safety or the administrator
I'm not allowed to. I'm being denied access to speak with those people. So I'm now being denied due process.
Okay,
I'd like to be able to confront
I
the
did
people
get a
and
call.
witnesses,
I
or I'd
did
like
get
to
a-
get access to the city services that I pay for as a citizen and a property owner in Ann Arbor. I'm sorry, is the conversation over? Sir, is the conversation over?
I guess so.
So then let's sign in and go there. You just read the.
I already signed in.
So then we should be able to go.
So that policy says all I have to do is sign in to go to those floors. So why am I being denied access to them? And I'm simply asking questions. I'm not baiting anyone. Ma'am. This is pretty sad.
I know, this is what happens when you just get ignored. She's not gonna talk to you. Ask her what her name is, she'll give it to you. Go ask city services what her name is, see if they'll give it to you.
May I have a copy of that policy, please? See, I'd be willing to bet if I was with ABC, NBC, or CBS, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, here's a key fob. Go ahead, do whatever you want to do."
If I was not here, you'd be allowed to go up there. See, because I had that on Monday. Someone came in there, they asked his name, he gave his name, and then she put the key fob and they let him go up there. And he said we don't even have to make an appointment. It says to gain access, you gotta provide your name and you can go up there.
Right.
Fifth floor says open to the public.
It does.
You can go up there. All you need to do is get a security badge, but they're now refusing to give security badges or even access to it, even though
All these floors are open to the public.
it should be.
They might be secured, but they're still open to the public.
It should be. Like that policy said, all you have to do is sign in. There's no appointment.
Right.
You know, I did not hear him say one word about it. Was that the person that's going to talk and explain? Because he said he just randomly come in here. So are we still waiting for someone from the city to actually talk to us? Well, you want to check out the basement, see if maybe when we come back up here, someone will be ready to talk.
I'd like her to answer the question I politely asked of her.
Ask again.
Ma'am, can I please get a copy of that policy? Totally ignoring me. So, in reality, she's the one baiting because she's pissing me off
She's in.
by ignoring me.
Yeah.
So she's baiting me into being upset
And then they
so that
call
I'll cause a scene so she can call the police to have her removed. But I'm not that ignorant.
Do you think the front desk could at least speak to people?
Right.
You know, at least know what the answer is. Like, no, I'm not going to give it to you.
Kevin is here. Can I go get some of his name tag from?
No problem.
Thank you.
Hey, Heather. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Excuse me, tomorrow, could I get a copy of the policy on getting access to the secured floors? Yes, ma'am. I mean, it's readily accessible, so no FOIA request is needed.
And ask the city clerk, then they should be able to give you a copy of the ordinance.
Okay. Ordinance, I thought it was just a policy for,
But they should still have all of that up there for second floor.
okay, I'll give that a shot.
This is the assessment.
Oh, it is?
This is the assessor. So if you have any questions, the assessor's here.
How are you?
Assist you.
How's it going?
And your name?
Tater salad.
I'm sorry?
Tater salad.
Peter? Peter? T-A-S-E-R? Okay, cool. I'm Jerry Markey, your assessor.
Okay.
And this, Mr. Martin?
Teacher Barton. I would introduce myself as Teacher Barton every single time, and our employees refuse to address me as that.
Okay.
Maybe once, with this changing, that you would actually respect people and address me as Teacher Barton.
Would you like me to call you Teacher Barton or Mr. Barton?
I literally just explained that, but I will explain it again. I've always introduced myself as Teacher Barton. City employees refuse to address me as that. So yes, I would like to be addressed as Teacher Barton, as in the title I use and present.
Yes, sir. Out of respect, I will.
Okay.
Out of respect for just people in general, I would refer to them as Mr. or Mrs. or Miss. Just for your clarification. Anyhow, how can we help?
I just want to tour the building. I mean, this is a public building, those are public offices. I just want to walk through and tour the building, that's all I want to do. I should not need an appointment to walk through the building. If I wanted to speak to an individual, then I can understand needing an appointment. This is a public building paid for by tax dollars. We should have access to the entire place, unless it's a restricted area, and those are not restricted areas, those are public offices with public lobbies in them.
The third, fourth, and fifth, sixth floors have been restricted for a couple of years, needing badge access.
And what is the reasoning behind restricting public offices from the public being able to access them?
I don't have that complete answer for you. I can get that for you. It's been directed to us by the administration when they set the policy several years back.
Okay.
As far as limiting the upper floors.
Okay.
So
And
that answer I don't have for you.
could I get a copy of that policy that she has about the restrictions?
Should be, if it's available, yes. Yeah, I have no
Where-
problem getting it.
Okay. If you could grab me that would be much appreciated.
Okay. And we're working with also our legal department to see what's available for you.
Okay.
So why is it that people can walk in and all they have to do is give their name and they're allowed to go to the 5th floor, but he's not?
I'm not sure if you've been restricted, but Teacher Barton.
I've not been here before.
I'm sorry?
I've not been here before to try to gain access, let alone been restricted.
Going down.
So I would like to go to the 5th floor because he was saying there's an awesome map up there showing the water table. And I want to get a picture of that.
Okay, I have no problem if you want to come to the 5th floor.
Okay.
Out of respect, Teacher Barton is not allowed to be on the 5th floor.
Why am I not allowed to go to the 5th floor?
I cannot give you that answer.
No one is able to give me that answer. That's the problem. So you guys are denying me service without proving why or explaining why. Doesn't that seem a little unconstitutional?
I understand your question, but speaking with our legal department, who did speak with your attorney, to my understanding, Teacher Barton is not allowed beyond on the upper floors.
Why?
I don't have the answer for
But
you.
no one is willing to give me that answer. That's the problem. Is you guys keep on avoiding that question, which means I'm not allowed to justify or show that I didn't do that. It's accusing me of something without due process. I have no way to arbitrate, justify, or any way confront or see what I'm actually being accused of. It's just I'm being denied and no one's giving me an answer.
I understand your statement. I don't have the response.
Do you
for
think you can get someone down here that would be able to speak with me today that would give me an answer?
We are trying to communicate with our legal department for you, Teacher Barton.
Is that a yes or a no? Are you willing to get someone to come down here and speak with me
I
today?
believe I just spoke to that, is that we are working on people available for you.
Working on it is not a yes or no. Are you willing to go get someone and speak with me today, right now, and explain it? Yes or no?
I mean,
Teacher Barton, if no one is available, how can I produce someone who is not?
That's a hypothetical. You haven't checked to see if someone's available. Are you willing to go check to see if someone's available?
Teacher Barton, I will see if someone's available, yes.
Okay, and then you'll come down here and confirm whether or not someone is available instead of just making us wait. Are you willing to do that? Go up there and actually come down here and confirm whether or not someone's available?
Of course I will.
Okay, thank you. Then you can go to the 5th floor.
okay.
So as far as your access to the 5th floor,
I have access to the fifth.
okay.
Going up.
I feel you need a pass, you given one?
You mean this?
Actually, it's a simple pass similar to this.
Oh, okay.
Employees are given, visitors are given access to a certain floor.
Okay.
And that's a standard procedure.
Okay.
Except on Mondays when the guy came in here and all he did was give his name and then was let to go up there and she actually used the fob. So it's, and can we get that policy as well? The policy about, fobs and handing them out.
That's part of the whole
Okay.
security policy
Let's try and get
that he
that.
was reading.
Okay.
I know you told me a name and it was a different name. I did not write it down. Peter Sally. Thank you. Yeah, so when Loretta is done, she'll actually, apparently she had already assigned you in because you already attached.
Well, I did it on that thing right there. I signed myself in.
Okay.
Going down.
So her first name's Loretta.
What?
Her first name's Loretta.
Oh, that's good to know. I was denied. I FOIA requested it. I asked the city services. He said I had to FOIA request it. I FOIA requested it and was told that she's not a city employee and so they don't have that record.
Okay, that's what.
She's being paid by tax dollars to be here.
And Peter, you are a reporter, is that correct?
I'm a journalist, yes.
Okay,
I'm an independent journalist.
that's fair. And so no particular paper?
What's that?
In no particular paper? that
No,
you would
I
present?
produce videos
Okay.
with commentary sometimes, and so yeah.
And teacher, I will go up to our legal department to see who is available to come down, speak with you.
Not just speak with me, someone who's able to actually give me an actual answer instead of I'm just going to talk to someone else or we're going to have to talk to someone who can't give you an actual reason why. Like an actual someone who would give you an actual answer. Not vague, arbitrary, conjectural statements. Actual, you did this, here's the record, this is why. Because right now I'm being falsely accused and not provided any evidence of why.
She's
So is it
non-stop
just
and
the
on the
5th floor, or
floor.
if he's not with me, he's able to go to the 3rd, 4th, and 6th as well? Because it says all you have to do is sign in. So is he able to do that now that he's not with me?
Each floor has different departments on there.
Okay.
3rd floor is legal, for example. 4th is engineering.
And the city administrator and communications and the mayor's
So
office.
I asked if he's allowed to go up there, and you listed what was there in the office. So again, if he's not with me, is he allowed to go to those 4 if he signs in? Not listing what's on those 4. Is he allowed access? Because that policy says all he needs to do is sign in and gain access.
Fair question. And Peter, I don't have that complete answer for you.
Yeah,
Respect.
I just want to walk through the floors and I'm done.
Jerry,
You know?
I've got John Reiser on the line.
That was the guy that walked away from us earlier.
Oh,
John
okay.
Reiser. So yeah, he's now wanting to talk to him, but not us.
move over here because I don't want them to accuse me of wiretapping.
Yeah, that's true. That's where the police come in. So if
Yeah.
you get called, they'll come to that.
See, all this says is floors 3 through 6 require check-in at the guest services desk. It does not say that they are restricted. It only says that we have to
He left.
violate our own Fourth Amendment in order to get on those floors. Where'd he go?
He left.
Okay, so he said that I could get on the 5th floor, so what do I gotta do? Wow. Hello? Ma'am? He was standing right here when he told me that I could get on the 5th floor. Can I go up there now, please?
Oh, I know.
Man.
Going down.
So you're not even gonna acknowledge me? Wow.
Maybe you need to stand in front because there's that cue for COVID. So maybe that's the only way she'll acknowledge you.
This is ridiculous.
That's why I contacted you. This is all I do.
There's about to be a whole lot of people that see this, and this city's gonna get a whole lot of phone calls.
Yeah, I hope so.
I love how disrespectful the front desk lady is, and then says, I'm baiting.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is she's not a city employee, so there's no way you can complain anyone to her.
Yeah. Respectfully speaking, someone is now baiting.
Yeah.
So every time we say something to each other, we're baiting
That
each
is
other.
correct. Well, that's the thing. Is
As far as she's concerned.
any excuse to deny it.
Right.
What's that in the scene from the Fight Club where, the people stand on the porch, any reason to kick them out, even if it's true or not?
Right.
Asking to get them to leave.
Right. I mean, what is so hard about gaining access to our floors of our building?
Yeah, I'll send you a video Monday where a guy literally came in here, gave his name. That's we was allowed to go up there in and out. 10 minutes maybe.
Right. I mean, I could understand if they had like some secret narcotics task force on one of the floors, so you're not allowed access to that, I could understand, but these are all public offices, every single one of
I
them.
know. I was born and raised in Arbor. I've toured this city through school multiple times. Now I'm a taxpayer.
I mean, what if I wanted to try and get a job here in Ann Arbor? Well, there's human services on this, human resources on the 6th floor. That's where you go to get a job, to apply for a job. 5th floor, of course, accounting assessor, safety unit, those are all public offices. Engineering services, that's a public office. Systems planning. And then, of course, the city administrator and the attorney and the mayor's office, that's definitely public offices. There's no reason whatsoever why they're denying access to those floors. Other than they want to try to hold on to some control that they don't actually have.
Yes.
I mean, I got all day to stand here and wait for them to give me access. And they can't claim I'm loitering because I'm recording.
Yeah, true. I guess technically I'm a lawyer. I don't think so.
What's that?
Technically I'm a lawyer, but I'm here for purposes of nothing.
Yeah, you have a purpose. Loitering, you have to have no purpose.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an answer why. So yeah, that's right.
I mean, these people are making this city look horrible.
That's
And of course, we'll have those trolls on the channel saying, you guys are showing a bad light. It's like, no. We're not showing anything but what we see.
Yeah.
They're creating the bad image, not us.
Yeah. That's
By denying access to the floors of our building.
denying communication. Like people. That's rude. They can be rude, but if we're rude, that's a reason to deny.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand how politely asking questions is baiting. Where in the definition does it say politely asking questions is baiting?
No, the definition.
Yeah.
English or English. Webster or Oxford dictionaries. Either one has it.
Maybe that's a new Urban Dictionary version.
Well,
That asking questions is baiting.
it's no longer about different opinions, it's about different facts. So, yeah.
Right. Right. I don't need another person to come down and say anything.
Yeah, you can access
The guy already told me I have access to the 5th floor. So give me the badge and let me go up there.
or put your badge in yourself. Like
This is pointless to create chaos for no reason.
They're gonna make people wait to hear this long. They
The,
need to
the,
put
the
change.
story of government. Hurry up and wait.
Not even that.
Deny,
Ignore.
you know. Deny, deny, deny. Guess we're gonna be making some phone calls tonight. You know what? It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Maybe I should turn this into a live broadcast so people can start making phone calls right now.
Maybe, yeah, if you want to. I mean, it's
Yeah,
all
I think I'll do that. Wait till some folks get in, then I'll explain what's going on. And you can explain it to them too if you want.
So I, which is an interesting combination, drove down, helped with painting and marketing. Wow. So.
Hey guys, how are you?
Planning.
Hi Abby, how are you? Nice to see you. This is a copy of
Talk
the
to
city.
him. That's the one, he's the one that requested it.
Okay, sorry. Would you like a copy of this or no?
Yes, please.
Okay, here it is.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
That's the City Hall building security policy.
Okay,
We're not gonna let you up to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th floors to video record. It's that simple. Okay?
and why is that? Because you already said I could go to the 5th
We're
floor.
not gonna let you, I'm not gonna get into a debate with you. If you feel if you've been aggrieved, you can reach out to the city administrator, you can reach out to the director of safety, you can reach out to the police, you can reach out to city council. I'm just telling you that you're not getting up to 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th floor to record. If there's something that the city has, that we provide taxpayers, we provide members of the community, we provide residents, we'll get that for you. If you need a map, if you need a photocopy of something, we'll get that for you. We don't endeavor to deprive you of access to city services, of city
But by
trucks.
denying me access to the floors, you are denying me access. Because I am a journalist.
I don't care whether you're a journalist or whether you're just someone off the street. It doesn't matter. You're just not getting to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th floors without, you're just not getting access. If there's something you need, we'll get it for you.
So how do I get access?
You don't.
Why not?
It's spelled out in the policy, but we also have, and we're not there yet, we also have the right to trespass people that is forbidding you from the building entirely. I'm not
really?
Yes, I'm not issuing you trespass, but I'm saying if you keep coming and if you keep insisting on getting to floors that the public doesn't have access to generally,
Those are public floors. There's
Well-
public services on those floors.
basement, 1st and 2nd are public.
So are those.
Well,
They might be restricted. It says required to check in at the front desk in order to
so
get
I have-
access.
I have 2 other appointments, one at 10:45 and one at 11. I'm gonna go tend to those appointments when I'm obviously late for. I did speak to Ms. Daryl Barton, your attorney, just gave her a courtesy call, letting her know you're here. So, you and I don't need to have conversations. If we need anything, I can talk to her if I need to, and I don't think I do. But, good day. If there's something you need from,
Access to the floors.
well, if there's something you need from the 5th floor, from the assessor's office, Mr. Markey, our assessor, will get that for you and bring it down to you. But
So
you-
he's gonna pull the big map off the wall and bring it down here so I can get a picture of it?
If he needs to take a photocopy of it and get it printed
No,
up and
I
bring
need
it
to take a photocopy.
Well, that's just not gonna happen. That's not a right you
Why?
have to do.
Bullshit, those are public floors and it's a public building.
Jerry, get him what he needs, but we're not gonna let him up to the third, fourth, fifth, or sixth floor.
God, this guy's arrogant.
Okay, very good. Thank you, John.
Why are you so arrogant, John?
I'm gonna head to meetings.
Okay, no problem.
Call me if you need something else, okay? I talked to Forsyth,
Okay,
talked to,
and maybe I should have a command desk.
if you need police
Yeah.
assistance, you can do that, but
Okay.
these folks are, they're not yelling, they're not raising their voices, they're not vulgar. They're not frightening me, they're not being intimidating, they're just insistent on something they don't have the right to. So I'm not saying how.
We do have the right to.
I'll
We
leave
pay
that
for it.
everyone's discretion. Okay? Gentlemen, have a good
Yeah, it says it right there.
So Peter, what is it, the map that you would like me?
Well, it doesn't matter because you guys are not gonna let me go up there and take a picture of it. I wanna record it. I don't want somebody else to take a picture and hand me a photocopy. I wanna record it. I mean, you guys are being ignorant because crap like this can get you lawsuits because you're denying public services to public people, to the public. I mean, plain and simple.
If I could. And on the teacher to guide part of it, what map do you,
It was the water table map.
Basically, the assessor's office just to the left across from the bathroom, there's a huge map that shows the water table, all the districts. It's very cool. If I knew I was gonna get denied, I would have taken a picture, but now I'm getting denied. Hopefully, he will be able to get access to it.
so I will search for that map that you're asking for and physically bring it down for you.
Okay.
That's fair?
But that still doesn't explain why he's being denied access to the
Yeah.
floor. You said he's allowed to go up there, but now he's not. Like, why is it that the access is flippy-floppy? And like, why is he being denied? You read the policy, all he has to do is sign in.
Right,
He
that's what the
signed in,
policy says.
And now he's being denied. I don't understand why he's being denied access.
But teacher, I cannot speak to you on that part.
But you said you were gonna bring someone down here to speak to us, and he just walked away without giving a valid answer. So do you think maybe you could go up again and try and get someone that will actually answer the questions, instead of coming down here just repeating denial and saying I'm late for a meeting and walking away?
And he was very arrogant too.
You know?
There was no reason to be arrogant. I was not arrogant to anybody. I was polite and cordial all the way.
So, would you prefer Mr. Salad or Tater?
Tater.
Okay, thank you. Peter, I will go find that water table map for you and bring it down.
Okay, we're gonna go look at the basement real quick, but
That
yeah.
doesn't answer my question. Why, you said you were gonna bring someone down here to explain it. He just denied it and walked away. So are you willing to actually go up again and try and get someone that's willing to actually explain instead of just making statements without justification and walking away? Do you think that's possible?
Teacher, that will not be happening at this moment.
Okay, so then no, you're not willing to do that. Okay,
Teacher,
I understand. I
Thank
understand.
you.
I understand.
And Peter, I'll see what I can do to get that map for you.
Okay,
Thank you.
yep.
Actually, I would like the appraisal property of a park since I'm being denied access. Actually, you know what? I'll wait until I actually have access to the fifth floor to do it. It's
Very
fine.
good.
So, sorry guys, I didn't talk to you all, but we've been here for almost an hour and a half trying to gain access to these upper floors. And as you can see here, it says floor 3 through 6 require check-in at the guest service desk, which I did. I checked in. I mean, there you go. I checked in. But see, they refusing to allow me or Teacher Burton here to go up there to any of these floors 3 through 6. It's rather ridiculous. They're denying us access. When we were standing here, we saw multiple people go up there and check in and get right access to wherever they wanted to go.
The city attorney's office information.
Oh, there's the city attorney's office information, and there is the phone number. All right, guys. So yeah, we haven't been to the police department, which is also in this building yet. We don't need to go to the second floor because we got this now. So I guess we'll just walk through and go to the police department. Were you able to find that?
You know, I believe so. This is the map that's on the fifth floor against the wall.
Oh, okay. Is that the one you were talking
I
about?
think so, yeah.
The one you like.
Cool. Awesome.
Take it you carried this down here?
I did.
Oh, you did, okay. Seems like a good use of the assessor's time.
A parcel map, you like a copy?
Yeah. Person like every other citizen in Arbor. I think it's ridiculous that you're denying me access to the fifth floor, not giving me a valid reason. So I will utilize the city services like every other citizen.
Very good.
You can deny and delay responsibility, but at some point I will regain my rights as a citizen of Ann Arbor.
Very good.
And what was your name again?
Jerry Markey.
This guy, Jerry, he's been the most professional guy here so far. So I just wanted to, because you're live on YouTube right now. So,
Thank you, Taylor.
yeah.
Do you guys have any other business we can help you with? My name's Doug Forsythe.
Can I see your department issued photo ID?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So what department do you work with?
I'm with our safety department.
Safety department? Okay. So could you explain to us why we're being denied access to the upper floors?
Well, I think you're already aware.
No, we're not.
Well, you've come in, you've been disruptive, you've made our staff
How
feel
am I disruptive?
unsafe.
How did I, what exactly did I do?
You have made our staff feel unsafe.
What exactly did I do?
You have made our staff feel unsafe.
See, that's an accusation, not details.
If you have legitimate business
I do,
conduct,
I do.
let us know what it is. We'll
What
bring
did
it
I
to
do?
you.
What specifically did I do? And which staff member did I make feel unsafe?
What can we help you with?
Again, see, I would like to know what specific actions I did and against what employee that is now denying me access.
Many, several employees.
Again, what did I specifically do?
I think you know.
No, I don't. That's why I've been coming here with my lawyer trying to find out information. I've been told
Sir.
I'm denied access because I lost an ID badge. Is that true?
If you have business to conduct, let us know
Am
what
I
it is.
being
We will
denied
assist
access
you.
because of a lost ID badge?
Otherwise, we'd ask you to leave.
See, you're not answering questions. Am I being denied access to the fifth floor because I lost an ID badge?
We are here to provide services.
Then answer that question.
If you need,
The service I'm looking for
assistance.
is you to answer that question. Am I being denied access because of a lost ID badge?
if you have legitimate business to conduct, we will.
I have legitimate business.
Okay, what can we assist you with?
I'm a member of the press and I'd like to view the building.
Sir, you do not have a right to come and videotape secure floors.
Absolutely I do. Those are not secure floors, those are public offices.
Those are secure floors. That is why you need a badge to get up there.
And your policy says all I have to do is sign in and you can get access.
Right, I got the policy right here.
And now he's being denied.
So just because I have a camera, I'm being denied access. Is that what you're saying?
If there's something we can do for you here right now, we're willing to do it, but otherwise, if you have no business to conduct,
I have business to conduct and you guys are unwilling to allow me to conduct my business.
we will bring whatever services you need to.
So you can bring the floors down in the elevator?
Sir, what can we help you with?
I want to tour the building. That's all I want to do.
We do not need to provide you access to the floor.
Well, actually you do. These are our buildings, not your buildings. You have no right to restrict our access to our public officials.
If there's something we can help you with here now, we're willing to do that. Otherwise, we'd ask you.
I've already told you what you can do.
Okay. Then you're obviously not going to get access to mine. So,
And what is the reason behind that?
sir, you all are.
No, I don't know. This is the first time I've been here trying to gain access. Other people walked in, signed in with her, and went right up to those floors. But because I have a camera, you guys are denying me access. Is that true?
I'm not going to go in circles with you. What's up?
Well, I would just like to know why I'm being denied. He came here on his own. I came here on my own. I'm requesting access to the other floors.
You're not gonna get access to 5, but there's something we can help you with down here. We're willing to do that.
Explain to me why I am not given access to those floors when other citizens without cameras are given access to those floors.
Because the behavior you've demonstrated has been scary.
I am not with him. You cannot throw his behavior on me.
How are you not with him?
We came here separately. He was going to allow me to go up to the 5th floor while this gentleman stayed down here. So your argument is nil and void.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well, I'm not saying your argument. I'm saying your argument as far as your reasoning. I'm not saying you're arguing, but I just want to record on the floors, tour the building. I should have access to do that. These are public buildings with public employees. It's all paid for by tax dollars. There is no reason why you should restrict my access. I am a member of the press. I am recording to disseminate the information to the public. So by you not allowing me, you are actually violating my First Amendment right. Because it is a right, because we pay for this. I'm not trying to go up there and speak to individuals and, dig information out of people. I just want to tour the building. That's all I want to do.
You're not entitled to that.
And why is that?
We have security in the building for a reason.
So have security walk with me. I would have no issue with that.
If you need something,
Access to the building.
you're not going to provide you access to it.
Why?
Because that is part of our security protocols.
But why? Other people walked in here and gained access to floors. Why can't I?
You can go around and around.
Yeah, you're not answering my question. Why won't you answer the question?
Sure.
You keep beating around the bush rather than answering the question. It's because of my camera that you won't allow me access, isn't it?
Yeah, we generally don't allow people to just come in and film secure floors.
Okay, so you're admitting that you're violating my First Amendment rights. Oh yeah, you just admitted it.
If there's something we can help you with, we'll do it.
Allow me access. That is what you can help me with. Why does government think they are above us? We, the people, control the government. I don't know where you guys get this idea that you have control when you don't. This is our building. Our tax dollars pay for it, just like they pay for your salary.
I can't help you.
Why? What are you guys trying to hide? You're making yourselves look bad by denying me access, like you're hiding something up there that you don't want the public to see. What is it that's so scary about a camera? This is not an AK-47, it's a camera. It doesn't bite. I don't understand. There's no excuse. Those are public offices on those floors. Other people have walked in, talked to her, got access to those floors. But because I have a camera, you're not allowing me. That makes no sense. I guarantee every one of those people that walked up onto those floors had a phone in their pocket that has a camera. So what, would you instantly kick them off the floor if they pulled out their phone and started recording? I'm just trying to understand what makes you think it's okay to do this. You don't have an answer for that? I mean, John Reiser was the other guy, right?
Correct.
And he's an attorney?
Yeah.
And even he couldn't explain it. He just became aggressively arrogant and walked away twice. Because he doesn't want to explain what the reasoning is behind hiding those offices from public view. Do you see how stupid it sounds now that I've explained it to you, sir?
If you need something down here, we'll provide it to you.
But do you see how stupid it sounds now that I've explained it to you? Because other people are getting access to those floors, but I'm not. It's a double standard. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, does it? So I guess we're not going to get any answers from these folks. You guys are ridiculous.
So Peter, do you need any more use of this map?
No, I got a good video of it. Thank you, sir.
Very well.
You've been cordial and professional. I wish everybody else was. Have a good day.